What's going on, guys? Powerbang here, and due to the popularity of my Super Queen farming videos, I'm going to put together a quick series here on what to do in certain scenarios. I've had a lot of questions come in on what to do if you come across a base with full collectors. There's a way to take on these bases. It helps you if you have both heroes available at the time, but if you don't, you can do the best you can. So what you do is you choose the side of the base that you most want to focus on. For me, it's the bottom side of the base here with all of those elixir collectors in a row. There's 6 of them in a line. So what I'm going to do is break the funnel on the top half of those elixir collectors on the left-hand side of the base. So you'll see that I drop a few minions here, and my goal is to take out that lab, the builder hut, and the archer tower. And at this point, I should be able to drop my king on the elixir collector on the far left there. And what this is going to do is going to allow him to walk all the way down that line of collectors, and then I'm going to be able to focus on the other side of the base with my queen. So up at the top side of the base, you'll see that there were 6 gold collectors. There's 3 on the left, 3 on the right. So at that point, I have to make a decision. Which side do I go for with the queen? Which side looks easier? I've chosen the right here because there's only 2 on the left now, and I feel like I can pick those up with my spare minions. So you see that while the defenses are distracted with my queen, I've sent in some minions there to finish the job on the collectors, and my king is continuing to walk down the line of collectors, collecting all that's available out in those elixir collectors. Make sure that you use your hero's ability at the proper time. You don't want to use it too soon because you want to take advantage of that health regain, and you know, that'll keep your hero alive for longer. You also don't want to wait till it's too late and then you don't get the full benefit of the rage when he goes ahead and uses the ability. Now, the queen's going to start working into the base here after you've taken care of all of the collectors, and you know, at this point you can evaluate, is this you know, a raid that you want to continue at this point? Do you think you can get to those storages inside the base? Now, in this particular scenario, I've still got my queen ability, so I feel like I can monitor her health, and although the healers are being shot right now by the air defense, I'm going to just continue to watch my queen's health, and as soon as she starts to dip and not recover as fast, I will end the raid after using my queen's ability. So I'm ready at any point here to use the ability. You know, the spells that I'm dropping are not required. I just happen to have them on me. You know, just a helpful thing to kind of, you know, speed up some troops in there, provide a little bit of distraction. Testing out the earthquake spells here, but you know, no big deal. You don't need those at all. It did weaken up the air defense for me, but now you see I've got some healers on my queen. No real defense shooting at me, so I've got my ability still left in the bag. I've got just a couple defenses that are going to be able to access me at this point. One of them being the Tesla here, and it's not doing anything. So I'm pretty much home free at this point. I'm going to run out the clock and try to get as many collectors, as many storages taken out as I possibly can. So let's go ahead, while she's doing that, let's recap the important points of collector raids. When you do the normal coring of a base, you're going to funnel on both sides of your hero. That way she has nowhere to go left or right of the starting point, and she has to focus her attention inward towards the core. That's what you're doing on the Super Queen strategy normally when she's trying to get to that dark elixir. But when you're focusing on collectors, you only want to trim on the far side of the line that you want to walk down, and you want to trim just a few buildings there to break one side of the funnel. You want her to walk down the other side of the funnel and basically go around the outside of the base. The same thing with the king. So you'll use as few minions as possible to create that funnel, and then you'll have a bunch left over to swarm or overwhelm as best as you can the resources in the other part of the base. So this is Powerbang. Hopefully this has been helpful. I'm signing out for now. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.